Welcome to another episode of Vanished Voices. Today I will be bringing you the story of Jaden Carpenter. Uh, she's been missing since October 7th of 2022 from Columbia, Tennessee, which is in Murray County. Um, she's described as 5'6", between 170 to 185 pounds, brown hair, blue eyes. She was last seen by her boyfriend, James Tyrese. He goes by Tyrese. I'm sorry, James Tyson. He goes by Tyrese. And I'll give you some updates. She also goes by the name of Shug. And, right now, basically, her sister just would like to know where she's at, what happened to her. It's been over a year. Anyway, her boyfriend, James Tyson Reese, and he goes by Tyrese. We put a picture of him with Jaden up with the picture here, where you'll see it. They were last seen, they were last known to be at Tyrese's mother's house in Coluco, Tennessee. That was assumed to be Jaden's place of residence when she disappeared. However, her ex-boyfriend, Ryan Cronk, stated that he received a Snapchat from her on October the 7th, which is the date of the last contact with her. He said she called, she sounded distressed, and she wanted him to come get her. And he told Jaden's sister Vanna that before she could tell him an address, their call got disconnected and he wasn't able to reach her anymore. So about 8 days or so after that, nobody had heard from her. So Ryan contacted Vanna and basically let her know, hey, your sister disappeared. I can't get a hold of her. Well, Vanna does not live in Tennessee. She lives a few states away. And she said, so what? And Jaden has had some drug use history, so it wasn't uncommon that she didn't hear from her for days at a time. So she didn't think much of it. Well, then after she couldn't contact her through Snapchat, social media, any other social media platform, so by text or call, then she got concerned and contacted the boyfriend, hey, where's my sister? And he told her that they were getting ready for bed. She got hungry, so she took his 2016 Jeep Cherokee to town to get something to eat. And while she was out, he got a text from her that said, I can't do this anymore. And that the car will be in the driveway with the keys in it. Which is odd because Vanna said there's nothing within walking distance of the house. So somebody would have had to have picked Jaden up. And then there were some inconsistencies with the story with police. He told police that he woke up in the middle of the night and she was gone. And he'd had a text on his phone that basically said the same thing, that I can't do this anymore. But he said that in this one, she said, you'll find your car in the roadway with keys in it. And as far as anyone is concerned, law enforcement was not able to collaborate that text after they reviewed cell phone data. So Vanna said it was also strange to her that after her contact with him, with the boyfriend, he deleted all the photos that he had with him and Jaden on his social media account, but she did get some screenshots of those with those up there so you know what he looks like. I've spoken to Vanna some. She said that I've got some of the text messages, her last text messages with her, and I will go over I'll read those to you guys, but we'll also put those in the video as well. So let me get her tattoos. We'll make sure to put those up there for you. So here's the text messages. And I'm going to read them from my phone. What's up with your profile picture? It never uploaded my new one. Let me rephrase. The first one is Vanna messages Jaden and says, "What's up with your profile pic?" And Jaden said, "Well, I never uploaded my new one." She goes, "Well," Vanna was like, "Well, I was wondering," because I was like, "Did she delete Facebook?" And Jaden said, "I'm packing my stuff. He's right here, so I can't talk. Give me like 15 minutes." And then I guess they'd had some conversations about someone else. And she said that Vanna basically said, "Well, you said she's the one that changed it." And Jaden's like, "My Facebook? This one?" It's almost like she was a question. She didn't remember telling her that. I'm not sure. Then her sister said, "Well, how did she change it?" She said, "Well, he was the one that hacked it, that made everyone think it was her. This last time, he got in my phone." Oh. So sister said, "Well, how are you doing?" She said, "Not great." She said, "Why?" Sister said, "Why? Why?" And she said, "You're not on the other Facebook?" And she told her she was acting kind of shady. And she said that whoever they were talking about said that they don't have a Vanna said, "Well, somebody doesn't even have a phone. He lives at Granny's." And she put I don't know if she said my boyfriend or my ex, I'm not sure. But Jaden said the one I was dating. And Vanna said, "Oh, I was thinking of our brother." And the messages are kind of, like, they're not, I'm sure there's some other stuff that was going on in between these conversations. I'm just telling you what Vanna has shared on the Help Find Jaden Carpenter Facebook page. And again, Jaden says, "I'll call you in a minute to explain." And yes, and basically she'd asked if she's at this Facebook again. He was the one that changed it again. "I don't know what you're talking about," said Vanna. This is from Vanna. "And every time you say you're going to call, you don't." And then again, she goes, "I'm packing my stuff. He's right here. I can't talk, or I can't call." When she said, ask her how she was doing, she said, and Vanna asked her, so that she was acting shady, and she said, basically to ask her, "Well, why am I being shady?" She says, "Because you always got something going on." And Vanna basically said, "Been there, done that." But this is a repeated behavior from Jaden, I'm assuming. "It's because I'm stuck in Colombia with all these people who are always on something." And then Vanna said, "Well, I don't know how that has anything to do with your Facebook." So the messages were like they were talking about maybe a couple different things there in that conversation, a couple different dates maybe. Because these were, okay, there was some on October the 2nd. On October the 3rd, Jaden basically told Vanna that she was packing her stuff. Or Jaden told Vanna, yeah, they told Vanna that she was packing her stuff and trying to, I guess, her intent was to leave the situation, I'm assuming, because a few days later is when she called her boyfriend, or her ex-boyfriend, I'm sorry. I have all the stuff saved on the computer, but it's not wanting to load very good, so conversation with another female. I'm assuming this is from Vanna, is the way it looks. So Vanna sends this girl a message and says, "Funny you joined this group," and that's the Help find Jaden Carpenter. After all I heard about you bragging, saying you and Liz did something to my sister. Basically, she goes on to say, look, even if you're saying this just to be funny or to try to get attention to yourself, it's not funny. This is not how you act. Basically, accuse them of using drugs. Basically tells them that whoever did this, we are going to make sure they go to prison. The girl said something to the effect of, I'm assuming it's the same girl, I'm not sure. That's what she said. Thought she got jealous, but Shug and Michael were just friends. She also said, this is to another girl, said that Katie went to jail and was bragging to people in jail. She said they went to a field, and I don't want to say what they did. I don't know. But I promise I'm going to keep asking people till they find her. And she said, yeah. The girl said, yeah. And Dana basically says, you can say what they say. They did. Let me get my hands on them. I think they're just tweaking, basically saying they're basically tweaking and just trying to get attention while they're in jail. Because, the tougher you act in jail, that's just the way people are. I think they got to be tough. A lot of stuff on the Help Find Jaden Carpenter Facebook page. Said the Maury County Sheriff's Department is looking for a missing adult woman who has not spoken to her family. This was in the beginning. This is part of the beginning of the investigation. Said that she was known as Shug and known to stay in Williamson County and Maury County. But information advised that she could be out of state, according to the Sheriff's Department. And it said that she's known to use Snapchat to communicate with her family and friends. So that's kind of what has us her concern when she couldn't reach her via her. And I guess, I'm not sure. I don't use Snapchat. I'm not sure how it works. But I'm assuming that it's a way they can. I don't know if it's like Facebook where it shows that they're online, with the green thing, or if it shows the last message. I'm not quite sure how that works. I said the biggest thing is to get Jaden's picture out there. If you have heard anything, seen anything, please report it to the Maury County Sheriff's Department. And I was trying to get that information to pull up for you, but we'll share that with you guys. Let's see. So anyway, contact information would be Detective Sergeant Sean O'Brien, 931-375-8693 of the Maury County or the Maury County Sheriff's Department at 931-388-5151. That poster will be here. We'll also make sure we put the number in for you so you can have it, and also the detective's name. And so we'll share, ask that you just share her information. Like I said, if you know anything, seen anything, make sure you're contacting law enforcement. Let's help this family get some answers. That's all I have for this case. Stay tuned. I've got plenty more cases for you guys. And if you have a case you want me to look into, please make sure to drop it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and share the video. Make sure you also hit that notification bell so you know when I put out more videos. Y'all have a wonderful day.